dementia, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about things not to do and say with dementia clients. So I think this is really important because a lot of my clients have been talking to me about this, and also we're just seeing a lot of families at this point just getting really tired and not knowing what to say. They might be losing patience, and I think we just keep talking to them and giving them support and hoping that they could this information could help them, which I think a lot of them it's been helpful. But I think it's just important to always talk about them, so maybe you could hear it and say, oh, I'm doing this and I shouldn't, or this might help you change your mind about what's been going on with your loved ones. Okay guys, the major one that we'll start talking about is saying do you remember to someone who has dementia. Avoid using the word remember, because a lot of the times they don't, and that makes them more angry. A lot of the times we hear things like, oh, remember we did this, and most likely they don't. So just do not use the word remember, and try to use more simple words or words that they could agree with. Okay, the second thing is, when you're talking to someone with dementia, I would sit eye-to-eye level contact and talk to them, because when sometimes you're talking, when you're behind them or you're talking too fast, they're not gonna catch on to it. A lot of times people are like, oh, do you want to eat this? We have this, blah, 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 and this, we did this, and blah, blah, blah. And the person is like, well, wait, what are you just talking about? So I would keep it very simple. Definitely talk to them eye to eye, because a lot of the times they can't hear, but they might read lips and talk slow and clearly. And I think that would make them more comfortable talking to you and want to talk to you, because they could actually understand what you're saying. And also, again, with many of my clients here at the day center and in their homes, it's always better to keep it simple. Don't ask them too much questions, whether they want oatmeal, cereal, toast, coffee, tea in the morning. That's just too much for them. So the best thing to do is, once you know what they like, I would always just give them the same thing, and that's just better. That once you start asking them all these questions, then they might be confused and maybe they don't want anything. So just, it's very important to figure out what the person likes and always stay with the routine. I think another major one is not to argue with your loved ones who have dementia, because a lot of the times I hear people always yelling back and forth, and arguing with someone with dementia is not really gonna ever be something that's going to be easy, because it's just going to create negative tension and people are just going to be more upset. It's always better to just kind of agree with them, and whatever they think, let them think it's right, but again, do whatever you think is right, and this will just help everyone be less angry. Also, it is very important to be patient with someone who's suffering from dementia, and you could easily lose it and yell at them, but it's very hard. But I think it's it just takes a little bit of learning to do. So if someone's asking you the same question 10 times, I know it's hard to answer it, but you just have to, because for them it's the first time that they're asking for. And I learned that sometimes it's good to kind of walk away and then come back, and they might even not ask you that question again. But it's always important to stay cool and be patient, and it always helps me to remember that they don't know what they're asking. To wrap this video up really quickly, major things are: do not argue, do not use words like remember, be patient, and keep it simple. So those are the things that could help you and your loved ones deal with dementia better ways. Also, like I said in every video, I think it's wonderful to actually find a support group that you could attend, because I think once you're in a support group, we're actually starting one here, and we're gonna have twice a month. So it's gonna give opportunity for people to come in the morning and also in the afternoon. So if you have any questions about our support group, you could definitely message me and I will give you all the information. But if you don't know where to find one, you could Google through the Alzheimer's Association. They should have a whole bunch of support groups near you. So I would definitely go to one. I know it's hard. I know a lot of people don't want to go to it, but once you're there and and you see how it goes, I think you would really, really gain a lot of information, and it could help you a lot with your loved ones, because it's nice to kind of know that, you know, you're not going through the same things, and a lot of people are going through the same things. And it's always nice to talk about these things, because normally, you know, you just deal with it. But I highly suggest going to one. You know, after you go once, then you'll know, and then you go all the time, because people don't want to come, but then once they come, they really enjoy being there, so they do come. But I definitely highly suggest going to one. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you learned a lot. If you have any other questions, please let me know, or if you want to hear about any topic, also let me know. I'm always looking for topics and ideas to record about, so I could definitely do that for you. And hope everyone has a wonderful weekend, and stay warm, and we'll see you. Take care.